We have a special senior night tonight, and these are our regional players.
Hoping you guys can hear me. Do I need the microphone?
Well, Ty, the boys are back.
Okay, we'll try this one. All right, tonight we're going to honor 6 individuals who have been part of the organization. Some as many as 4 years, some as little as 1. These boys have grown near and dear to my heart, and I just want to give them and their parents this opportunity to celebrate. First, we have Julius Witherspoon. Marvin and Constance Witherspoon. Julius has been a part of this organization for 3 years, since the inception of the Goldsboro Heat. His plans after graduation are to continue education at Full Sail University with hopes in majoring in a music degree. His end goal is music production. The reason Julius is out of uniform today is because this summer, though he had 1 year of eligibility left, he made the decision that he needed to follow what God's calling was in his life, or is on his life. And that is his music ministry that he has with his family. And I thought it was a wise decision that he made, obviously, to follow what God has for him. And so that's what he wants to do with his career. He wants to serve the Lord with music. At the end of March, he'll be going to Guyana on a missions trip to kind of get that ball rolling. And additionally, he will be releasing his first single coming out that he composed the lyrics. And it's titled You Alone Are God. So, Julius, it's been a pleasure. That we'll be recognizing tonight is Senior Chris Smith. My mother aren't able to be here today. Chris's father is Chris Smith and his mother is Tricia Robinson. But in their place will be Alan and Hope Brown. Chris Smith has been with the program for 1 year. After graduation, he will be going on his mission. And after his mission is complete, he will join the Armed Forces or attend college upon his return. This summer, when Chris came to us, he hadn't played organized basketball in about 3 years. And it's really been a pleasure to see this young man work himself into better and better condition and just to give himself to the team. Alan and Hope are here because they actually stepped up to the challenge and are homeschooling Chris this year. And we're thankful for their sacrifice, and we're thankful for Chris and his family. Next we have Nick Rodriguez. Nick's father is retired Major Rick Rodriguez, and his mother is Michelle Moore. They also aren't here tonight because they live in Arizona. So representing them are Nick's aunt and uncle, or uncle and aunt, Brian and Shannon Daniels. Nick is also a first-year player to our organization. After graduation, Nick plans on staying in the state of North Carolina and attending Wayne Community College. He plans to follow in his mother's footsteps and becoming a lawyer at Duke. Nick almost had to turn in his uniform right. Nick came to us over the summer. I first laid eyes on Nick when he visited this past spring, and attended an FCA function. God had laid it on, as a result of that trip, God had laid it on Brian and Shannon's heart to homeschool Nick. And along with them and the sacrifice of Nick's parents and many answered prayers, Nick is in North Carolina from Arizona, and we are thankful for that. I'm also thankful that Nick has chosen to go into the profession of being a lawyer, because his acting days are very limited. Since he absolutely has the worst Australian/British/Cockney accent in history. Nick Rodriguez. The next senior that we are honoring tonight is Adam Owen. Adam Chris and Deborah Irwin. Adam has been with Goldsboro for 3 years now, although he did have a cameo in a non-conference middle school game several years ago. After graduation, he plans on continuing his education with the College Plus program, graduating either